This is Weazel News.
Da, da, da.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Los Santos. I'm James Knight, and here's what's been happening in your city. Arson is on the rise once again in the state. Government officials scramble to determine who the culprit might be. As we've previously mentioned, the Sandy Shores Medical Center, along with the Blaine County Sandy Shores Sheriff's Office, were both burned to the ground. Quickly rebuilt, we were invited to take a tour of the new Sheriff's Office.
Hello there, my name's Mikey McPakey. I'm a lieutenant at the BCSO office here in Sandy Shores and your former governor. I'm here today to show you the new renovated sheriff's office. It's nice. It's got some cool stuff going on. So let's go inside. So this is the lobby. It's nice and spacious. If you have a complaint or want to report a crime, you can come here. Honestly, we don't have the budget right now for a front desk person, but we are working on getting some dispatch positions possibly. So hopefully the budget goes through on that. We can have someone here for you to talk to and complain about your crimes and stuff and tell us, who did the crime so we can catch them. Okay, so here is the main offices. There's nothing too special about this place. This is where most of the officers will be doing their desk work. We got a nice fridge over there with some Lunchables and some corn-based Powerade. We also have our Sprunk machine there. And yeah, this is generally where most officers will do most of their desk work. It's kind of a fun hangover. So this is the main hallway that leads to most of the back offices. And we have our processing center right here. This is where people get fingerprinted when they first get arrested and all that. We also have an audience and interrogation room over here. As you can see, there's double pane glass, everything you would expect in a proper interrogation room. Now we're going to go look at the cells. As you can see, these two fine officers are processing a suspect who probably did a whole lot of bad crime and stuff. So this is the process in action. This is where all the criminals go. So don't do crime, otherwise you're gonna be in one of these cells over here talking one of those guys.
I don't know.
Don't want
I don't know.
that.
That guy in the brown
So
hat,
yeah.
he was pinching my ass and he was.
Okay, and then we have our mugshot
Sexual
room.
harassment.
Okay, and this is the upstairs area. We have a lot of rooms up here. We have our commander's office. This is where the sheriff would be. They have that window there so they can see, people coming in and out, keep an eye on things. I'm not really allowed to go in that office unless I'm in trouble. So let's not go in there. Okay, back here is the locker room. Nothing too crazy, just where we get changed or whatnot. Keep our radios charged in here, just kind of just, your standard locker room you would expect. We have our briefing room, which is fantastic. Lots of room in here. We have our wonderful projector system is super fancy tech stuff. I don't know, but yeah, this is where we have our meetings. This is where we would do briefings before, raids or something like that. But yeah, this is the briefing room. Then if we go back past the commander's office here, we have the rest of our high command offices. So we have our sheriff's office. We also have the undersheriff's office. They get their own office. And then this is the general command office. So this would be, my domain as a lieutenant. If I need to put people to the side, if I need to have conversations with lawyers, stuff like that, important one-on-one meetings, it's gonna be here. And then this is our balcony. We got some picnic tables back here, a grill. We could do a cookouts and stuff. And the air is nice out here. We get a nice relaxing cigarette, redwood. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole building. Hopefully, you don't see the inside of it for the wrong reasons.
The Department of Justice is hiring. If you have an interest in law enforcement, court proceedings, or justice, apply today with the DOJ. The nightlife never stops in Los Santos, sometimes even during the day. LS resident DJ Popsicle performed a record breaking 24-hour live DJ set down at Del Perro Beach. We were there to catch the party as it came to an end.
DJ Popsky is amazing. His music is fire, and he's just a big sweetheart.
Shit goes hard.
It's a great beach party.
He's a good friend. He's my brother, so I don't have anything. And a good DJ.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, Poppy, I love his hair.
Same.
Yeah.
Weazel News is brought to you by Trojan Armor. Stay strapped or get clapped. Weazel News is also brought to you by Premium Deluxe Motors. Dream it. Drive it. Humane Labs is for sale. Auction to be announced coming soon. In the meantime, alien creature sightings have dropped drastically over the past few months. A recent discovery in Legion Park might indicate what's going on. Here's Ouija's to tell us more.
Thanks, James. There seems to be a little bit of interstellar intrigue around the state recently, as we received reports of a strange smell emanating from the park within Legion Square. Upon investigation, we found not only that the smell was worse than we expected, but we also found a dead alien on the side of the lake, and what also seemed to be ooze seeping into the lake below. Not only did we find this alien and the ooze seeping into the lake, we also found a cluster of eggs hidden away behind the sewage pipe located underneath the lake. You viewers may remember last year when we also found a cluster of eggs in that same place before. Is it the same clutch of eggs? Is it a new set? We don't know. But that begs the question, is there a resurgence of alien activity in the city? We don't know. All I can say is keep your heads on a swivel, because things are getting a little weird. Back to you, James.
Now, via satellite, we go to all the candidates in the upcoming elections for state governor and county commissioner. First up, we have Toby Stroll for state governor. Let's get right to it. Mr. Stroll, tell us about your platform.
The two main priorities that I will have is fairness and safety. One of the highest things on my list is tied to the absurd use of higher class weaponry when the necessity of such probably isn't there. The cause of this, in my eyes, is the insufficient ability to access a smaller class firearm a simple way.
How will you handle any backlash you receive due to your past?
Well, I would treat any backlash that I would have come my way as a more criticizement and a way for them to tell me their views on my politics. I will not stand there and tell someone they're wrong because they view my points differently. Everyone is in America free to say their own way of thinking and their viewpoints on any point that they want, as long as it's not any profane or any direct ill content.
Up next, we have Biff Schnazy for state governor. Mr. Schnazy, tell us about the platform you'll be running on.
So my platform encompasses 3 primary points and reaches the entirety of Los Santos. Whether you're a new citizen trying to find your way to an individual who's had a run-in with the law and you find yourself having a criminal background, and certainly this platform reaches individuals in between who are productive members of our society. This 3-headed dragon encompasses transparency and anti-corruption, economic development, and crime reduction. So let's get started. Number 1. Day 1, I'm going to implement strict anti-corruption measures. This truly highlights the misdeeds of the past 2 governors who have been ousted due to their negligent actions. So that means I'm going to establish an independent oversight committee to monitor government activities, and part of transparency is having government documentation available to each and every citizen. This includes a record of your felonies, an active warrant status, and even old case studies from DOJ. All right, Primo. 2. Economic development. I'm going to boost the economy of our city by creating more unique, sustainable jobs. For example, my father's a tailor. It'd be nice to have him have an opportunity to make good money in that avenue. A lot of individuals need drug counseling, and it's really stymieing the front gap of our EMTs and cops and stuff who have to deal with drug issues around their streets. Unique things like that, I hope, will really boost our economy. But more importantly, this dovetails perfectly into our entrepreneurship government grant. If you're an individual or a group who wants to start a business, let the government help you with your initial startup. Guess what? We want to have incubators and accelerators to really boost those businesses too. A piece of this as well, this economic development, is actually revising the welfare system. And lastly, Primo, 3, crime reduction. I'm going to make this one quick because everyone knows too well about this. If I asked you right now, you'd be surprised at the percentage of individuals from my poll that I've seen who have a criminal background. It is greater than 90%. Many of you I've talked to in the streets, they've expressed this concern and is not good. So at the core of reducing crime is first prevention. And this primarily entails the overreaching laws and really proper reassignment of individuals with a record. I'm talking about reduced tax for felons, providing gun rights back to our felons, and allowing felons to complete community service activities around the city to reduce probationary periods.
Now we have Charlie Hafferstein running for state governor. Mr. Hafferstein, what should the people of San Andreas expect from you as governor?
So I'm going to be running on the Libertarian ticket. Basically what that means is I want more power to the people and less power to the government. I want to be the voice of the people. One of the things I want to do is I want to see about using this here foundry that we're in and see if we can get guns start to be manufactured from here so we can get better quality and they don't rust out as quick. We have a foundry here, so it makes more sense to do it here than import from another country or another state. One of the things also I want to do is I feel like there's a lot of police officers that they just kind of, I feel like they overstep sometime, and it kind of makes me curious as to how they're back on the force so quick. So I'd like to launch an investigation into internal affairs for the police department and see exactly what the steps are to reprimand these police officers. And then one of the other things I'd like to do is I'd like to make it so, everybody can own firearms. It's your legal right as an American. And I'd like to, see if I can get together some bills and laws that make it so everyone can have guns again. Um, that's pretty much it right now. That's all I got.
We now go live to Jim Buckner down at the docks. Tell us about your plans for governor, Mr. Buckner.
Pretty much what I'm out here running for governor to do today is we need more jobs for folks in this city. We need stability. Stability and prosperity is what I'm running on. Last couple governors we've had a lot of issues with, and we need this city to be stable so the people in this city can live their best lives. And through that, we need to get some more jobs. That's why I'm here today. We got these tanks behind us. We're doing a lot of importing here in Los Santos. We need to bring a lot more jobs to the people around these parts so they can get up, get active, and feel healthy with their lives. If everybody's doing their part for this city, it makes this city a much better place.
In the race for county commissioner, we only have two candidates, Pierre Delafontaine and Terry Manny. Up first, we have Pierre. Mr. Delafontaine, how will you change things in Blaine County?
Salut, my name is Pierre de La Fontaine. I'm running for commissioner of the Blaine County.
Okay, but what is your platform?
Salut, my name is Pierre de La Fontaine, and I'm running for commissioner for the Blaine County.
Do you have a platform?
Oh, salut, my name is Pierre de La Fontaine, and I'm running for commissioner for the Blaine County.
Okay, moving on, I guess. Anyway, upstairs we have Terry Manny. Let's go see what she has to say. Miss Manny, what should the people of Blaine County expect from you as county commissioner?
One of the biggest things for me is to clean up Sandy of the literal trash that surrounds our small town and the LMOC. I'd like to bring more housing and social activities to Sandy. Also to Harmony as well. I want to bring more farm life to Grapeseed. I feel like all that rich soil over there is very underutilized, and I feel like there's also more room up there for housing. I feel like there could also be a chance for social gatherings up there as well, focusing on the country and the outdoors. Also, the outdoor community is growing. They've taken recent safety measures, which I'm proud to say that came from the initiative of my exporting goods. I want to put together a plan for a truckers union, one for a safe space for our truckers, but also another one to keep them accountable. You guys can't keep driving all these heavy rigs out here going at Mach Toretto. People's lives are in danger, and you're causing unsafe environments out there. So we need to, one, provide some stipulations, and two, provide a safe work environment. Also, I feel the restructuring of Bolingbroke would be a good topic to put on the table. We definitely need more recruits for the Department of Corrections. I think it's a very overlooked program. We need to take a look at what currently works with the Department of Corrections and what doesn't work. We need to get more recruitment flyers out there, gain public interest. I feel like there are people well suited for these jobs. We just need to find them, put them in the right place.
And how do you feel about the other candidate?
Well, for Pierre de La Fontaine, I don't even know who this person is. Apparently, they're underage. They're barely learning about American history. Apparently, he's extremely short. And apparently, he's Chad's child. Is that I don't know. These are rumors on the mill. I don't know how accurate these things are, but I don't know what kind of math that is, but it doesn't equal a better Blaine County to me. Um, yeah, I don't think I've ever met this child.
All right, then. Elections are coming up at the end of the month. Make sure you head out to the booth to cast your votes. With that, we leave you for another episode. From all of us here at Weazel News, thanks for watching.